Okay, you guys, take numero 2. I deleted the other one. Mom life be like, how am I going to make it through the day? Please let my kids make it through the day, okay? Because, oh my word. So, we're not doing brows. We're going to do eyes only, okay? So, my name's Michelle Eldridge, and if you are new, comment new below. Everybody tell me where you're tuning in from. If you're live, that is awesome. Say hey. Tell me what you're doing this Wednesday. And if you are on the replay, let me know so I know what times I need to be going live. I think that's awesome to try to work with you guys because I know that we're all busy. But we're going to the doctor. My children are sick. Harley's not acting sick now, but last night she was up all night. Her insurance has been acting stupid, so I've just got to pay for hers. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so, Harley, that's enough. Go in there and look out the window. It's a big window. Okay, so I've got 2 tips for you to up your eyeshadow game, and I'm going to show you, I always show eyeshadow looks that are universal for every single person. I am not YouTube, like normal YouTubers, okay? I'm not going to show you something that you'll never be able to create yourself. I like to do looks that are doable for the average, ordinary woman and the pro, if that's who wants to do it, right? Right. So tip numero 1, your esthetician may kill me for this, but it works and we're going to do it, right? Let's do it. So get some tape. I don't care what kind of tape. It's going to look stupid, but it's going to be worth it. Okay, so you want this to be angled. And you want it to be right below. Or for me, I want it, well, that's blurry. I want it right there because I like to bring my eyeshadow under my eyes, okay? So, tape that right there. Here's the tip, the first tip. Harley, that's enough. Hush. Or I'm going to get you down if you don't be quiet. Hey, what's up? Harley, hush, right now. Okay. Same thing right here. You got to be careful if you have different skins like me. Like I have more skin over here. Make sure that's pulled back so that you are actually lifting that so that it will match. Do you see the matching now way more with the skin right here? It's because of the tape. Alright, so it's going to make our eyeshadow go on the way we want it to. It looks stupid, but I promise you, you'll be glad that you tried it. I'm telling you. Tip numero 2, the brush. I don't care what eyeshadow you're using. This will up your game. Okay? Hold it back. And you're going to have a lighter hand. Hold it just like this. And when you're doing, we'll just start. So, we're doing a pinky mauve look, and it's going to be awesome. And this is going to lift your face. It's going to make you look amazing. And here's another tip. When you're doing a bolder eyeshadow look, make sure that you've played down your cheeks and your lips, okay? And if you're doing a bold cheek, play down your eyes and your lips. Bold lip, play down your blush and your eyes, right? Okay. Let me wipe away those comments. Or those, not comments. Those notifications. So let's go. So I'm going to put Mama in the crease. I always like to do something light at first. In the crease. And if you start, actually this is the tip I was going to say. If you start like this and you go down into it, you can do it with your eye open and just windshield wiper it. These are all tips that any person can take and use. Okay. And you're just going to wipe it out here because it's going to be straight and it's going to be beautiful. Same thing over here. With your eye open, we're just going to sweep it in from above. And it keeps you from getting that color like stuck or like not budgy. So go from the top in. And you can just play over there because it's going to be beautiful. It doesn't have to be, whatever. Now, I don't use an eyeshadow primer because I don't have to. Everything that I use is every color that I have. Everything that I use is $14 or less. I'm not paying a bunch of money. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want my people to do that, so I don't do it. Like there is some things that I'll pay more for, but I don't have to. And if you have questions about anything I use, you maybe want to be matched, you want to know what colors are best for your eyes, what brushes are best for you, you can comment makeup, or maybe you want to know about the artist program. You can you can comment makeup below, or program below, or message me, Michelle Eldridge, same profile picture on my personal page, and I will help you the best I can. Okay, so now let's go, and we're going to get some of Miha. Don't let it scare you. It's beautiful. And you're going to go in the outer corner with it. And you're just going to focus right there. And again, keep your brush back. Yeah. Yep. What's stuck? What's stuck? And you always want, if you have hooded eyes, if you don't do this. But if you do have hooded eyes, always blend it up. Okay, go on. Okay. Over here. We're going to focus it on the outer. I need some more. Harley, hush. I'm going to give her the tape so she'll leave. Here, take this and leave. Go. Go in there and play. Sorry, you guys, but that last video I was trying to do was hideous because she was horrible. Jace was crying. I just made them food, and they're in there crying over a frozen Lunchable that I put up in the freezer because there was only one, and I wanted to buy more before they, got it, because they both love them. What's one gonna do, right? They were fighting over it and crying, and all in my video, and it was awesome. People are like, I don't know if I can do what you do. Why not? It's a hot mess. Why don't you think you can? Heck, anybody can be yourself. Like, I deleted the video and started over. Whoop-de-doo. Who cares? It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Now, blending this down to make sure that I've got all the color the way I want it. Blend as you go is another good tip. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to get this mauve color right here. This is called Lullaby, and I love it so much. I'm going to focus it in the outer corner as well. And kind of look down just a little. And play right there. Okay. Right here again, outer corner. And we're going to play right in here. Look down just a little bit. And play right in that crease with it. It's a beautiful transition color. And you're going to love it. Okay. Hey, I'm back. Hey, Catherine. Now you can share. I deleted that other one. It was horrible. Okay. Now we're going to blend up and make sure that we're getting this up here to match. Okay. Now, let's get some. Oh, please share. So we've got plenty of time to share. Okay. So now we're going to go and we're going to get some Bend and Snap. It's a mix of like a pinky purple color. We're going to go right here. And I'm packing it in my crease, or on my lid. And I like to pack it and then blend it. Okay. It's beautiful. It really, really, really is. Okay. Pack it in with the smudgy end. Make sure that your hand is back. Okay. Now, I don't know, I keep getting notifications. Now we're going to touch this pinky color on Wednesdays right on your pupil. Or right above it, rather. Not on it. right above it. And that's blurry. Stop it. Okay. Now, we're going to go and we're going to blend this side to make sure it's matching this side. So we're going to rest our eyes. And blend it to make sure that it's together. Okay? Now, go into Sabrina. You could do this with your illuminator as well. And just highlight that brow. It's going to lift your brow and clean up any mess you may have made doing your brows. And that, my friends, is everything. I like things to not have to be perfect. I like for them to be able to be forgave, right? So now that same color right in the inner corner. Y'all know that I love that. Well, if you've been watching me, you know. If you don't, or if you've not, then you'll come to find out that this is something I do all the time. I do not play around right there. Okay, so now, do you see how I have this still got open space? So I'm going to take that Miha color, come down here like this, and ride on that tape with the brush. Same thing over here. This eye, I always have trouble. There it is on this camera. I don't know why. Always. Make my eyes water when I'm doing this. Okay, so now let's get the Mama big side of the brush. Let's make sure we get stuff off it. Mama is that light shade that we use to start. And you're just going to put it underneath there. Okay, now the Sabrina, the color we're done, the lighter shade. Okay. Telling you, I am struggling looking in this thing. Okay, now I'm going to do liner and then we're going to do lashes and take the tape off. So my liner, I'm going to use the brush I use for my brows, but I'm actually going to use eyeshadow. So this is also a color that could be used for your brows. I used to use it in mine before we got cola. And I'm going to line my lashes with this. Harley, no. And do you see how lightly I'm doing it? Now we're going to flick it out. What we're doing is kind of making a wing, but kind of not. We're just flicking it out. Okay? And it's just making our lashes look more full. Making our eyes look more open. And we're just going to do this. Harley, go in there. Flick that out as well. Go in there, please. Thank you. And this is the multitasker brush. I love it and I use it all the time, but if I had to choose, the best tip for your eyeshadow game, the tape and the eyeshadow brush. And holding your hand back. I thought I couldn't use eyeshadow and it was just, I didn't have a good brush. And this eyeshadow that I'm actually using don't crease. So even if you're oily, it's going to be beautiful. I'm going to hook this some more, make it more dark right there. To to make them match to make sure that I've done what I wanted to right there. Okay, now do the lower lash line. Same thing. You want to start darker at the outer edge. And I've got this hair, or my lashes rather, getting all messed up right there. This eye always kills me. Make sure that you focus right there on both sides. Okay. Now fix your lashes, because now by this point, if you're like me, you've made a mess with them. Okay. Now let's take this off. 1 second, let me find it. Be super easy, you guys, because this is a very sensitive part of your face. And we don't want to age ourselves. Now, if you've took any makeup off, you've not really done no harm. So usually I do this first, but I didn't want to do a super long video, so what you're going to do is you're just going to blend it back, and it'll be, what are you doing? And it'll be fine. You want to blend underneath your eyes and make sure that any pink or anything that you put under there isn't too loud. And then we're just going to blend, blend, blend. Okay. Now take your lashes and make sure. So do you see how lifted that is? And it makes it look like I'm actually a professional when really I just used a brush and some tape. And that's the goal. That's the goal, is to look like I'm going to smoke some of this in here or blend it a little bit more. Be careful doing this after your tape's off, because you can easily mess up everything you were just doing. Okay, we don't want that. The tape will be wasted if you mess it up. Thank you guys for sharing. I love you. Sorry, I couldn't read. Thank you for loving the colors. I do. I think that they're great, and you really can't go wrong. We do have a sale right now for the eyeshadows, but lots of them are gone. But there's several that are still there. For eyeshadow that lasts like over a year each for $8 a piece, that's a sweet deal right now. And the best part is, with all of the makeup that I use, you never have anything you don't like. You only buy what you want. Shipping is always free, so if you just want to buy one color, you can. And that's how I had to start, because I was so broke. I had to buy one color at a time. And I know a lot of us moms feel guilty for spending money on ourselves. So if it was $14 at a time, it wouldn't be such a big deal. And again, if you want to know about anything that I'm using, whatever, it doesn't matter if I'm an affiliate or not, I have the links for everything. Because on Instagram, people are messaging me all the time, what's the link? What's the link for this? What's the link for this? So I've saved every link for everything I ever do or use. And I'm an online shopper, so I order everything online. Okay, you guys. And of course, I'm an artist with some of the makeup that I'm using, but not with every single thing. Well, in this video, pretty much everything, but not everything. But on Instagram, the video that I just done live over there before this, no, not everything. I forget that I done 2 videos today. Okay, now, you don't want to re-dip your mascara when you're doing your bottom lash line. That's where a lot of people mess up and make their lashes look crazy, because then you look. This right here that I'm using right now is called CoverGirl Peacock Flare. And I'll just warn you, I know people who use like liquid foundation and they use it on their lower lash line and they don't like it. But because of what I use and the way I do my makeup, it don't ever run for me, or I wouldn't be wearing it. But I do know people who wear liquid foundation and it runs. So just fair warning. But it is super cheap. It's like $6, $8. And I mean, look at my lashes. Right? You can't beat that. I've got to fix that though. Okay, that's better. Alright. Lift them up. I love it. I really do. So now, here's this eyeshadow look. If you can. Harley. Let me look down. Hope you can see. I don't know, really. I've been practicing. Okay. Thank you guys for hopping on. Remember the 2 tips. The tape, the brush, and what else? What was the other tip? Holding your brush back, and if you're doing a more dramatic eye look, tone down your blush and your lips. More dramatic blush, tone down your lips and eyes. More dramatic lips, tone down your lips and eyes, right? So just pick one feature, focus on it, love it, and rock it out. I'm going to take some pictures while I look beautiful. Let me fix my hair now so y'all can really see how pretty I am. Oh yeah, look how high that is. Ha! That's so hilarious. It's fine. But I can't, I look pretty good to been up all night long last night. Make up for the win, right? Thank you guys. See you soon.